Hello, dear listeners. Welcome back to another episode of A Cup of English. I am Lily, coming to you with extra energy today because look at the calendar, Paul. It's almost February 14th.
Yes, hello everyone. I am Paul, and I am trying to hide under the table.
Oh, stop it. Why are you such a Grinch about Valentine's Day? It's the day of love. Red roses, chocolates, romance is in the air.
Lily, romance in the air usually just means expensive restaurant menus and desperation. In the UK, we are a bit more cynical about forced romance. We prefer to show love by making someone a nice cup of tea and not complaining too much.
That is the saddest thing I have ever heard. Well, today my mission is to melt your cold British heart. We are going to talk about how to discuss Valentine's Day in English, learn some crucial vocabulary, and, most importantly, share our most embarrassing romantic disasters.
Oh dear, I was afraid you would say that. I really don't want to relive my trauma on air.
Too late. It's for educational purposes. So grab your favorite mug, maybe steal some chocolate, and let's get started.
Right. Let's start with the vocabulary basics. Before the roses and bad poetry, you need someone to actually like. Lily, what do we call that feeling in American English?
Okay, so the most common term, especially when you are younger or just starting out, is having a crush on someone.
A crush.
Yes. It's that feeling when your heart goes boom, boom, boom when they walk into the room. You might tell your best friend, "Oh my gosh, I have a huge crush on the new guy in accounting."
Right. It sounds a bit violent, crush. In the UK, we often use a simpler verb. We say we fancy someone. I really fancy Sarah. I think she's brilliant.
I love that word. It sounds so fancy. So, you have a crush, you fancy them. What's next? You have to flirt.
Flirting. The art of signaling interest without being terrifying.
Exactly. And you know, Paul, the Gen Z kids these days, they have a new slang term for being good at flirting. They call it having riz, short for charisma.
Please, Lily, no. I refuse to say that word. It sounds like a cleaning product. Have you got enough Riz for the kitchen floor? Let's stick to normal English.
Okay, Grandpa Paul. No riz. So, if you flirt successfully, you might ask them out on a date.
And if the date goes incredibly well, you might say that you hit it off.
Oh, that's a great phrasal verb. To hit it off, it means you had instant chemistry. You connected immediately.
Yes, and if you hit it off too well too quickly, you might, oh, I hate this idiom. You might fall head over heels in love.
Head over heels. I love it. It's like you are physically tumbling down a hill because you are so in love. It's chaotic and beautiful. Just like my dating life.
Okay, speaking of chaotic dating lives, Paul, it is time. You promised.
Did I? I don't remember promising anything.
You did. You have to tell us your most embarrassing Valentine's Day story. The one about the poem.
Fine. Okay, listeners, gather round and learn from my mistakes. This is a lesson in why proofreading, checking your spelling, is vital in love.
I am ready. I have my popcorn.
I was 14 years old. There was a girl in my class named Sarah. I didn't just fancy her. I was absolutely head over heels. She was the apple of my eye. That means my favorite person.
Ah, baby, Paul in love. That's cute.
It was agonizing. So Valentine's Day was coming. I decided I wouldn't just buy a card. No, I would write her a deep, romantic, original poem inside the card. I wanted to be the next Shakespeare.
Okay, ambitious. I like it.
I spent 3 nights writing this masterpiece. I was trying to be very metaphorical. The central line of the poem, the most beautiful part, was supposed to be, "Sarah, your eyes are like stars that light up my dark night."
Okay, A little cheesy, but for a 14-year-old, that's actually quite sweet.
It was sweet, but I was writing it late at night. I was tired, and I was using an old-fashioned fountain pen that was leaky, and I made a typo, a very significant spelling error.
Oh no, what did you write?
Instead of stars, stars, I wrote stairs, stairs, like the things you walk up in a building.
Wait, what?
Yes, the card said, Sarah, your eyes are like stairs that I walk on at night.
Oh my gosh, Paul! You told the girl of your dreams that you wanted to walk on her eyeballs with your dirty shoes?
It gets worse. I didn't notice the mistake. I gave her the card in the school hallway, in front of her friends. She opened it, read it, paused for a very long time, and then looked at me with total confusion.
What did she say?
She just asked, Paul, why do you want to climb my face?
Climb my face! I am crying. That is the best thing I have ever heard.
I just stood there, bright red. I couldn't speak. I just turned around and walked away robotically. I don't think I made eye contact with her for the next 2 years.
Oh, you poor, poor romantic fool. That is glorious. Lesson learned. Always spell check your love letters.
Okay, stop laughing at my teenage trauma. You are not perfect either, Miss Romance is in the Air. It's your turn.
Well, mine is not about spelling. Mine is about trying too hard to be the perfect girlfriend.
Oh, this sounds promising. Tell us about the fondue incident you hinted at before the show.
Okay. It was about 5 years ago. I was dating this guy. Let's call him Mike. I wanted to create the ultimate romantic evening at my apartment. I thought, what is classier than cheese fondue?
Fondue is very nice, but it requires specific equipment, doesn't it? A proper fondue pot, the little burner underneath.
Details, Paul. I didn't have any of that, but I was confident. I thought, I'm an independent, creative woman. I can improvise. So, I decided to use a regular plastic mixing bowl and balance it on top of a small, portable electric space heater to keep the cheese warm.
Lily, you put plastic on an electric heater? Are you insane?
I know. Love makes you stupid. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
What happened?
Well, Mike arrived. I had candles lit, jazz music playing. It was very atmospheric. We sat down on the floor by the heater. The cheese was warm. We dipped some bread. It was romantic for exactly 8 minutes.
And then?
And then I started smelling something. Not cheese, something chemical.
The smell of burning plastic.
Exactly. The bottom of the bowl started to melt away. Suddenly, hot, liquid cheese leaked out onto the heating elements of the heater, and whoosh!
Whoosh?
A giant orange flame shot up in the middle of my living room. It was a cheese inferno!
Good Lord!
The smoke alarm started screaming immediately. Eee! I jumped up, grabbed a blanket, and tried to beat the fire out. Mike was just sitting there holding a piece of bread, looking terrified.
So much for romance.
The apartment filled with black smoke. We had to open all the windows. It was freezing outside. It was February. We ended up sitting on the fire escape balcony, shivering, smelling like burnt plastic and cheddar.
That is a spectacular disaster. Did he break up with you right there?
No, actually, that's the good part. Once the shock wore off, we started laughing. We laughed so hard we couldn't breathe. He said it was the warmest Valentine's Day he'd ever had. We ended up ordering pizza and watching a movie on his laptop with the windows open.
Well, that's actually quite a sweet ending. It proves that sometimes imperfection is more memorable than a perfect evening.
Exactly. But I have never attempted fondue again.
Right. I think that is quite enough embarrassment for one episode. Let's give the listeners a few usable phrases before we go so they don't make our mistakes.
Good idea. If you want to ask someone out for Valentine's, keep it simple. Don't write poems about stairs. Just say, "Would you like to go out for dinner on Valentine's Day?"
Or if that's too much pressure, just say, "Do you fancy grabbing a coffee sometime this week?"
And if you are already with someone and want to write something nice in a card and you have spell checked it, you can write, "You mean the world to me."
Or my personal favorite for long-term relationships. "Thanks for not being too annoying. Happy Valentine's."
Oh, Paul, you are hopeless.
What about you listeners? Have you ever had a Valentine's disaster, a typo, a fire? We want to hear about it.
Yes, please share your stories in the comments. Make us feel better about ourselves. Don't forget to like and subscribe to A Cup of English.
Have a safe, fire-free Valentine's Day, everyone.
See you next time. Bye.
Cheers.